Hey everybody, what's up? It is Pete. It is around 12:45 on October 17th. We're smack in the middle of the Battlestocks Classic, which is our new all-day game. Amazing reversal in the market today, and an even more amazing reversal in some of the positions. You can see here, actually, I'm going to go over some individual trades. But you can see my short sales are actually working out in a much bigger way, or at least they were. Heading into that reversal, and my longs actually are one of them is actually down around 1800. This one's down around 700, and I'm kind of drifting here between 9th and 13th place. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually go over and see what some of the winners are doing. And most of the people with bigger short sales are in the money. The one that's actually confusing or might just be the bottom in based on earnings are the bank stocks. The bank stocks and financials, after being pounded for a while, and I'm actually going to go over to the daily chart and take a look at those. They might be bottoming out right now, which is pretty interesting. A couple of them had earnings this week. You see JP Morgan had earnings, actually reacted lower off of guidance, but now bouncing. Goldman Sachs doing the same thing. Citigroup and Morgan Stanley all reacting very well off of earnings, but shouldn't be shocking anybody with the interest rate news that's been going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to kick it back to the 15-minute chart. We're just going to look at the intraday price action and where some of our traders are doing and where you're doing. Hopefully you will be around for the 4 o'clock end of game. Roku short, Tesla, and Netflix here for Michael Susteda. Hope I said that right with his Eagle. Actually, that's Seattle Seahawks, actually. Roku, Tesla, and Netflix short. Let's take a quick look at those. Again, these are fills at 9:30, so an absolute smashing fill in Roku at the high of the day. Just ridiculous. You were going to pour the P&L, and if this thing breaks down. Tesla also had some news, and you got the top fill there again. My gosh, what an unbelievable trade. Short Netflix off of awesome earnings numbers yesterday, so pretty bold trade there, but really not that bold. If you actually watch the game plan video that we did yesterday, and I'll zoom this out really quick just to give you a short recap, we actually opened up higher into resistance yesterday, and we said we were going to have a problem. We were actually up at 388 yesterday. So the fact that we opened up near resistance, we actually said the long wasn't a good idea out of the gate and to look to buy the first pullback. But you can see clearly that it's just pulling back the entire day. So awesome job there, Michael. Battling Dwarves again, who was battling it out the other night in the crypto game and short across the board, basically the same stocks. NVIDIA, actually, funny, I actually had NVIDIA last night in the list, and I said that was kind of a do nothing, but you're getting paid in there. Caterpillar short also. Let's take a look at what NVIDIA is doing today. Wow, everybody's short and making money. Amazing, which is also a bad sign for the market after yesterday's bounce. So now it's actually looking like yesterday was just a short covering bounce. So a lot of these stocks that opened up high hit resistance and just could not stay there. What's going to be interesting is to see if we can actually get another leg up. You see the reversal that we got in the market today. We got back up to this 280.50 level once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times, and we haven't been able to stay above it. Got a question, do we go sideways and take off again, or is that where it is and we're going to retest the lows? So definitely something to keep an eye on. Battling Dwarfs, awesome job again. Let's see, Matilda. What does Matilda have? Don't forget, this game is going on until 4 o'clock, so right up into the bell. So there's over 3 hours of trading left here. 10,385 shares short of Twitter. That's an interesting one, too, because it was actually a bounce off of that. So short Twitter, short Tesla. Let's take a look at Twitter. And an awesome fill again in Twitter. You can see Twitter's actually bouncing over the last 3 days. So this might be just the end of that bounce. Now you got a little descending channel. If it gets below 29, you could see it move right down for at least 40 cents. And if you got the right size, how many shares you got there in Twitter on that short? 10,385 shares. So if that comes in 40 cents, you're going to add to your P&L in a big way, which is already almost $24,000. So nice job there, Matilda. Brennan. Next we have Emma Mack. What is Emma loaded up on here? 3,000 shares short of SQ. That was actually a really nice, so SQ and Roku short. We already looked at the Roku. Let's take a look at SQ. And another trade where you nailed the top. What I don't like is we're getting down to this level here again, and we keep bouncing, which is the 76 level. Plenty of room. Down to 74, which is yesterday's low. If SQ can crack this 76, So MMAC, you can actually expect this 3,300 shares to go up another $6,000 if it pops below that 76 level. Let's see what Donna's got here. Donna is heavy. Actually, I love the hedging here. I love that you loaded up across a bunch of different trades. But the biggest ones right now, Tesla short. Baba is one that we did not take a look at. Let's see where you got that Baba, Phil. So right now we're actually doing okay with these trades that gapped higher and sold off, which is really not a good sign for the rest of the market. Let's take a look. We got to look at the SPY. Let's look at the Russell. Russell actually did not test the 2-day highs like the SPY did yesterday, so that's interesting. Q did not either. So really the SPY is the strongest one there that retested the high of the day. So we got a little bit of a divergence there with the individual sectors as well, which usually does not lead to follow through. Usually when you get divergence like that, you tend to reverse and reverse hard. MU, a big sell short here for Trevor. Let's make this the last one and see what we got here. So again, this is only midday report. We got 3 hours left. Oh my gosh, Trez, you just got a perfect fill at the highs. I'll bet you're wishing you had more size there. How many shares do you have on that short sale? 9,250 shares. Sure, it's still got a pretty decent position there as well. So, all right, everybody, we're going to call it a midday report. Let's see. We have the top 10 here. Rounding at the top 10 is Natividad, Gordon, Jason, Hayden, Freddie, Trevor, and back up to Donna, Emma, Matilda. Battling Dwarves is just an unbelievably good trader. And Michael sustaining a $5,000 P&L over the second place Battling Dwarves. We'll see you soon. We'll do a recap at 4 o'clock.